Hello, Mahesh bhai.
Hi, hey Suresh bhai, how are you doing?
I'm
Nice,
good. I'm good.
nice meeting you here.
Bakul bhai, welcome. Uh, Also make Mahesh Wadar and Pradeep Gosalia co-host, please, and Suresh Gupta.
Sorry, Bindesh bhai. Uh,
Sure,
uh,
Suresh Gupta,
Suresh Gupta, yes, and
Pradeep Gosalia.
okay. I just make them as a co-host.
Yes, yes. So let's give few minutes because this is especially done for the West Coast, and because we know we did it on 13th, the town hall meeting, and it was 8 p.m. EST, so it was a bit early for the West Coast. And so we thought it was a good idea to do another town hall meeting for the West Coast people to participate or anyone else who could not join in the regular days.
We had good attendance last time, on
Yes,
13th.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. That was very good.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter, whoever joins today, we'll just go ahead and repeat ourselves.
Yes, yes.
Bindesh bhai, I'm muting all.
Okay.
Yep.
Now start recording.
Let's give it a couple of more minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people have joined so far?
We have about 20 right now.
It's 20 on the Zoom, but maybe more on the other.
Yeah, and the
YouTube.
YouTube streaming also there will be people.
Last time on YouTube, we had about 40, 50.
Yes.
Oh.
Jai Jainendra, everybody.
Jai Janendra. Jai Janendra. Give it another 2 minutes, huh? Let 9:05 we start.
Okay. Mahesh bhai, hopefully Naukar Mantra should be working in the slide, so we'll give it a shot, okay?
I mean, we can.
Yeah, it's in the next slide.
Okay, okay. So it's already in there. So that's great. Very nice. Well, 9:05 we start the Naukar Mantra.
Yes.
Let's start.
Okay.
Naukar Mantra.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay, so brief instruction for the town hall. So for all attendees, please stay on a mute during the presentation part so presenter can showcase properly. And you can post your question on Zoom chat. So team will open up question answer session at the end, and then we'll first review the questions posted on chat, and then we'll take a live question. Okay, thank you. Mahesh bhai.
Very nice, very nice. So, good morning and Jai Janendra. We appreciate you making time on an early Saturday to be here. A very warm welcome. For the past 2 decades, Jaina has been working toward a beautiful dream of building a dedicated Jain senior housing community where our seniors can spend their golden years surrounded by friendship, culture, and cherished value, which never came to light. But today we are thrilled to share that this dream is finally coming to life. After more than 3 years, maybe 3+ years, our senior housing team has been selflessly traveling back and forth to Orlando and surrounding cities, looking for lands, meeting various developers, real estate agents, architects, etc. And after extensive search, we found the perfect location in Avon Park, Florida, the land owned by our developer. This developer is a highly reputed and trusted builder in Florida, with whom we have signed an MOU by paying them a deposit of $300,000 to show our community commitment. You will hear from him next. This same builder will also construct our amenity center, which will include a banquet hall, dining hall, commercial kitchen, clubhouse, and spiritual center, along with other facilities that reflect our Jain lifestyle. The architectural and design planning for the entire project is already underway, and a clear construction timeline has been set, which we will review in next slides. The developer has other projects going on, and our team went there and carefully selected model homes to suit our community's needs. We will go through those later in our presentation. The reservations will open in early 2026. Next slide, please. Regarding the location and connectivity to this place it is situated about 80 miles from both Orlando and Tampa airports. It is close to Sebring and Lake Placid. Now those are the tourist towns. And best of all, we will also have our HOA, the HOA, to arrange discounted shuttle transportation and from all nearby airports, and making travel easy and comfortable for our residents. Friends, this is not just a housing. We call it Maitri Vihar, a community built by us, for us, with every detail designed to nurture our values, traditions, and way of life. With that, it's my pleasure to invite Suresh Bhai Gupta, who is our developer, to share their backgrounds, experience, and vision for this one kind of a project. Thank you. Suresh Bhai, floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mahesh Bhai, and I appreciate your group coming and visiting us and looking at our models. And we've got several models that you visited. I'm glad you chose the ones which you feel that would fit your needs. And so a little bit about my history, or our history of the company. We are all, as you know from our names, that we are from India originally. And we moved here in 1983 actually. In 1984, we started the company, myself and my father-in-law, Brahma Agarwal. And we started the home building company without any experience. But the good thing about America is that you can learn everything. You can hire people, you can learn everything. And over the years, we've made mistakes. We've paid what I call the dumb tax. We've done things wrong. But now, with so much years of experience, we've got it right. I think we're doing the right things in the right places. Given the economy the way it is, we are catering to that. We're moving accordingly, sizing it accordingly. In the 1984 we started. Now we've been in business just over 41 years. We just celebrated our 40th year last year, and we've been 41 years in business. And I'm glad to say that my son Vishal Gupta has also joined us about 20 years ago, and he did a master's at Columbia University in real estate, and after that he came over, and he's been the president since then, and co-CEO with me, and we're both leading the company with our different duties. And we've been We've been doing quite well, and we are also diversified in other things. We also have our own mortgage company. We have our own title company, which is the PSH title, and Kamaya. Kamaya is our commercial branch. We build apartments for rent. We're doing houses for rent. We're doing shopping centers. We're doing assisted living. We've done all those things. So we've got a diversified portfolio of things. And can we have the next slide? And our history is, of course, we built over 14,000 homes here in the 40 years. So, and the shaded area, the red shaded areas, is where our building, where we're building today or have built, and it goes from the east to the west of Central Florida. We have, apart from just the building side, is that we are also very philanthropic. We are helping the local Jain community here to build a house they want to use for prayers, so we're helping them. I am also the chapter president of Ekal Vidyalaya, and I've been the chapter for the last 12 years. We are very involved with the Hindu Society of Central Florida here in Orlando, which is the local temple. I've been the chairman there. We're also involved with the Didi Mine in Vrindavan. She has a Param Shakti Preet organization. We're also big donors to Vidya Bharati in India. We are also big donors to Seva International here, and also very involved with Chinmaya Mission. We're donors to them, and also with the Hindu American Federation, HAF. We're donors there. We're very involved with the local Gujarati Samaj here in Central Florida. We're very involved with the Swaminarayan Temple here. And of course, we're also a very big donor. We started the Hindu University of America many years ago. So we're philanthropic-wise, we're very involved in the community, Indian community, Hindu causes. So we just want to give that as a background. That's very important for us. And that's the reason that we feel that we want to be involved in this community, is because we want to, we feel elder people, my father-in-law is 90, my father is 94, and they're the ones who brought us there. We owe something back. So we want to give something to our elders. So we will make sure that whatever we can do to the best of our ability, we will build these houses to meet your needs. So we're headquartered in Orlando. We've been here 41 years. We started a project, the division in Apollo Beach about 10 years, which we expanded our market there. And we're from Fort Myers to Weeki Wachee, we're building there. And we're going to the Space Coast and the Gulf Coast. We've got communities there. We'll be building there. And the market has slowed down a little bit, but it'll come back. So we're still doing, last year we did over 600 homes, and this year we will build over 600 homes again. So if we can have the next slide. And these are some of the accolades. There are too many to list, but we've been listed at the top 100 builders in the United States. We're ranked as two top privately held home builders in Central Florida region. And we've been several times honored in the Orlando Business Journal and Tampa Bay Business Journal as the best places to work. We've got awards for the fastest. There's so many awards. If you come to our office, we've stopped accepting awards. It just doesn't mean anything really to guys, but we're getting those awards. I'd appreciate that. So next. So we also built Nalanda Estates for Vinod Kilkani. We were chosen. He looked at the different builders and he chose us to build for him. We built all the houses for him. We built 73 houses, and we finished that some time ago. We did not build the clubhouse there, but we built every house otherwise in there. The clubhouse, he wanted to be involved, and he built that. So, and I'm sure you've checked him, and he's very happy with our houses. I'm sure if we got him on the call, he would be very happy to endorse us. Next. We are also, for the Hindu Society of Central Florida, which as I said to you, we are involved in, and I was the chairman in, and we're going to be building. We've started clearing this land. It's going to be 37 homes that we'll be building for them, and they've already got deposits for about 15 of them. So that's something that we will start building the houses in January or February of next year. And these are paired villas, which is similar to what we're doing at Avon Park. And they'll be ready maybe sometime next year. So you can come and see those and see what they look like. So next slide, please.
Sureshji, let me invite now Mahesh Bhai to explain our, his community vision.
Okay.
And I'll get back to you when we have one slide about the timeline.
Timeline.
So,
Okay.
thank
Okay.
you. Appreciate, Suresh.
Okay. All right.
Mahesh Bhai.
He may be on mute. Remind him he might be on mute.
Yeah. Mahesh Bhai, if you want to start now.
All right, go ahead. Give next slide, please. So the neighborhood, as you see around here, you will find every convenience imaginable within a radius of 3 miles. From pharmacies, restaurants, large retailer like Walmart, dry cleaners, and even golf club. In other words, this location is surrounded by virtually everything you need for daily living, all just minutes away. Next slide, please.
Mahesh, please mention that the hospitals are very close by. That's very important.
Yeah. We have all those covered in the next slides.
Yeah, this is the slide.
Yeah. So we have the major medical facilities. Now, top-tier medical care is easily accessible from our location. The nearest 24-hour emergency center, Advent Home, is just half a mile away. Several other major hospitals are within a 20 to 30 minutes drive. In other words, residents enjoy the peace of mind of having excellent medical services close at hand. Next slide, please. Community vision. This is Maitri Vihar, as I said, senior housing. This is our 55 plus restricted community. This will span over 260 acres as a secure gated community. It is anticipated that other Indian diaspora communities will also be established in the adjacent area, fostering a vibrant cultural environment. The nearby golf course and lakes offer residents various water recreational activities. The amenity center will feature a clubhouse, lakeside walkways, a scenic walking trail, creating a space for leisure, wellness, and social gathering. As a part of large Indian community, plans obviously will include arrangements for Indian grocery access, community events, airport shuttle services to provide added convenience. The residential plan includes 194 single-family homes. Each lot is 50 by 120 foot, which is 6,000 square foot. And we also have duplex villas, which is paired villas, 88 of them, each on a lot of 35 foot by 120 foot, that is 4,200 square foot. This is all thoughtfully designed layout that to ensure a perfect balance of comfort, convenience, and community living. Next slide, please. The community center that we will be building will indoor amenity centers will have a spacious community dining hall, multi-size kitchen equipped with modern appliances, commercial kitchen, community hall with stage, multi-purpose meeting rooms, prayer hall with gabara, fitness center, game room with various activities, library, computer room, medical and first aid room, stage rooms, storage rooms, reception area with concierge services, accessible pathways. Outdoor amenities will have walking trails with benches, outdoor patios and gardens, swimming pool with hot tub area, a picnic area with gazebo, mailbox area, parking lot with handicapped spaces. So in other words, I mean the amenity center will cover all this uh, to to serve the community, especially
Mahesh
this.
Bhai,
Yeah.
Mahesh Bhai, Suresh Bhai also wanted to say something about the clubhouse. Would you like to, Suresh ji?
Yes, I think this is very important. The clubhouse is the center of activity. So we know that it's going to be very important to design it to meet our needs. And we also will make sure that the kitchen caters for people's dietary needs, because I know that some people are very strict vegetarians, some are less strict, but it'll be all vegetarian. But we will take that into consideration. And some of the multi-purpose meeting rooms will double down as game rooms and things like that. And you know, the question is, some of these outdoor amenities, we still have to finalize those. And the swimming pool is kind of a question in the air that we're still debating whether we need to do that. So that's something that we will discuss with the community and see what their needs are. And there may be substitute for other needs. You know, we maybe do some other needs, but we know this community center is the community center. That we want to make sure people feel comfortable. They want to come here regularly. They meet people here. They socialize here, and that's going to be the center stage of this community.
Thank you, Suresh ji.
Excellent. Very nice. Thanks. Next slide. So the model homes, as I said earlier, we have been, Sureshji has been constructing a lot of developments like this. And our team went and checked, the model homes there. And we selected the homes that would probably fit our needs. It is single family. We have 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, and duplexes. We will go through these homes in next slides, but the model names are Spark, which has 1,301 square foot. It is 3 bedroom, 2 bath with 2-car garage. Margate 2 is 1966 square foot, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 cars. This option is also available in ADA compliance. So this will also, we can build this according to the needs of our community. There is Imagine, which is 1,900 square foot. This is the large one, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2-car garage, which has also a lanai, which is a standard, it's what they call, it is constructed next to the house outside, for you can cover it up with glass doors or screen doors, but that would be helpful. And this is in the large house, which is the Imagine model home. Hampton 2, which is also a large one with 2,385 square foot, 4 bedroom, 3 bath, 2-car garage. This also has a line standard. The duplexes, twin villas, Pacific and Gulf. The Pacific has 1,431 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2-car garage. So all these houses are with 2 and 3 bathrooms and 2-car garage, attached garages.
Mahesh Bhai, may I add that these are all single-story homes? There's no
Yes.
upstairs in any of these houses.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you, Suresh Bhai. Next slide.
So this is just various links. You will get this presentation also in the email and also on our website.
This obviously you can have a look at this houses virtually also on our website. So every detail is given You can go through the website, you can check the houses, the inside, and you can virtually visit them. Next slide. And the houses are, the cost is estimated between 475 to 575,000. Again, these prices are not fixed. It is just due to the timeline. It's still another year to go before the construction starts, or 1.5 year to go. So the materials, construction, labor cost, etc., it all depends. But Suresh Bhai is obviously a philanthropist too, so he will work with us and will try to get us the best price he can. Next slide. This facility has the high quality hardware. Most of his homes that we have seen that he has developed are all with high quality hardwares. The entire house will have a tile which is 17-inch. The ceiling height is 9 foot 4 inch. The cabinets, upper cabinets, would be reachable, and it is 30-inch. The bathrooms will have no tubs. It will all have showers with grab bars. All
So Mahesh bhai, we are listing here senior friendly features only. We have a list of all the features also later, but here it is a more senior friendly. Go ahead, Mahesh bhai.
Yeah. The interior doors are 2 foot 8 inch for accessibility. We will be also going with solar integration here. It's all centrally air conditioned, shingle roof, Miami curbs in the community, which is a rolled curb in Miami. In Florida, they call it Miami curbs. Pull-out kitchen faucets. So all the hardwares are top quality. Next, please. The houses here, as I said, you can virtually visit them. You can go on site and check it out. It has given the total complete specifications there. You can check the inside the house, the layouts. Next slide. Hampton. These are the inside layouts. Next slide. Market 2. You can see and virtually visit these houses online. Next slide. Next slide. Imagine. Next slide. Spark and the layout. Paired villas. These villas are excellent. I mean, these model homes that we visited, it is so beautiful. I mean, we felt that if this was ready, I would just go ahead and buy it right away there and then. It's amazing. It's beautiful, John. So next slide, Vinesh. So this is the development timeline. So Suresh bhai, you can go ahead,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, we, as we said earlier, we already own the land. We've had it for about 2 years. And before that, we were under contract to make sure we were doing our inspection period. So it's been about 3 years that we've got this land under control. And we've already passed the first hearing with the city council, and we got 3 out of 5 votes. And now we're going to the second hearing, which is at the end of this month. And we've already talked to the city council. 4 people we met with the four of the council people, and they're already going to support it. So we anticipate no problem in getting this rezoning and annexation done by the end of this month. And as soon as that is done, we will submit the preliminary site plan in October. And then once that is done, at the same time, we will start the engineering, and the engineering plans will be done by July 2026. So the site development, which means the site clearing, putting the underground, putting the roads are paved, and that will take about 18 months. So we'll start September 26, and by the end of March 28, we will have that done. And the plaque will also run, which means that it records the site. It gives every individual a plat or a plot that this is your dimensions, and that'll be recorded in January 26th, and or by June. We'll start the approval January 26th and have it recorded by June 27th. And then model homes can be started as soon as the plat is recorded, and that's going to be early June 27. And the first house, the models will be completed by December 27. And then from there on, we can start the production home building, which, we can start 14 homes a month. And we hope to start by July of 27. Some people have already seen some of those models will be available in different parts of Central Florida. You can go and see them, and then you get comfortable that this is the house that you're going to have. And then we'll start that, and the first houses will be completed by 28. But our goal, we have the capacity to start 14 homes a month, and we look forward to doing that and getting the contracts and giving people confidence that the houses are what they want to live in, and you'll be able to enjoy the houses that you see them in our other communities. So that's our timeline.
Excellent, very nice. So I think Prakash Bhai is here. Prakash Bhai, you want to take on this slide?
Or Pradeep Bhai.
I think Pradeep Bhai can do it.
Pradeep Bhai, go ahead, please.
Okay, yeah. So behind this big project, we have this JAINA Senior housing team of very capable past president, current, and as you can see, Mahesh Bhai is a chairperson leading this for last year and a half. I'm helping him as a co-chair. Dr. Dalsukh Bhai Madia, he's also a JAINA director. Bindes Bhai, as everyone's been seen, he's been a current president, and Atul Bhai, the JAINA first VP. Haras Bhai is also past president. He was involved in before for last 3-4 years with this senior housing project, along with Ketu Bhai, the current treasurer, Rajiv Bhai from Detroit, Dilip Bhai Punatar is also JAINA director, Anup Bhai Vora. That was like a long time, as we say, we were trying for so many years, and finally that dream is coming true now. Prakash Bhai is a JAINA director, and he will be our kind of treasurer for this project, and you're going to be willing and dealing for the money aspect and deposit. And Dilip Bhai Shah is also the ex-JAINA president. So if you look at it, it's collectively, it's all, a lot of the JAINA ex-presidents and the directors are involved and have been behind it to give a very good product to our community. Next slide.
No, I think you see this team is
Correct.
exceptionally strong and highly experienced.
Yeah, and one thing I just want to point out, I myself is a Florida resident and also realtor for the last 6-7 years, and Bindes Bhai, Ketu Bhai, Dalsukh Bhai, Prakash Bhai are kind of quote-unquote Florida residents. So we live in Florida, but we also ready to move to the Avon Park, because some of the people say, are you just facilitating this project, or are you going to be moving in? And more than half of the team is going to be the first buyers. So to give you kind of a perspective. Next. Okay, to get the more information, as Bindes Bhai and Mahesh Bhai said, we have a website set up with all the detail that you're going to be seeing here. And also, we keep on updating as more question arises or any more information is encountered. And you can see all the Q&A posted there. And if you have any questions which are not there, or if you need any more clarification, feel free to reach out by sending an email that's listed here. And we'll get back to you pretty quickly. Next. One more thing, and one very important thing, after this presentation, take a time to go through the website, and the presentation will be mailed out to you so you can keep it and then review it. And then we absolutely need your feedback via clicking that project survey link. And this way, if you click it, it's a very simple questions and just getting needed information. We need your name, phone number, email, and what is your intention in terms of out of the 4 or 5 models homes that we shown or picked, which one you were probably interested, what time frame you think you're going to be moving in. And this way we can kind of plan out along with our builder which kind of home we can start or how we can segregate. One of the things we need is a 50,000 deposit, which will be needed by Q1 of next year. So because we need to give assurance to the builder and also for us to get the money. After that, once you sign the contract with the builder, then the deposit will become non-refundable. Right now, it's going to be refundable, but we need a commitment and to trying to get the idea and the interest at the community level. So make sure that you fill out yourself and also spread the word with your friends and other people in our community, whichever Jain Center or area you may be living in. Next.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. Can you go back? One thing, the last thing it says, we are working on setting up the proper mechanism for the reservation process. Because if you go to that high-level plot diagram, there are a number of houses which are facing on the water view, and I want to reserve this, but I'm not going to be moving in the next couple of years. But in order to be fair, we're going to have proper mechanism set up. So it's going to be first come, first serve. If you put the deposit down earlier, and you have the first right of choosing what plot you're going to be getting, that Gupta ji and his team is going to be start building in sequence. So so I think it's very important that we need the feedback and make sure we are going to be very fair in terms of this reservation process. Thank you.
So thank you. Thank you, Mahesh Bhai, Suresh ji, Pradeep Bhai, for explaining this presentation. Now it's time for you to ask a question, and we are here to answer as many questions as we can answer. And any important question, we always update our Q&A website, and I'm going to showcase that, and I'm also going to run this question answer session. So first we'll go through chat questions, so that way those who put questions on a chat, we can address them. So here, Anand, we have, okay, existing legal problems, lawsuit by the developers about this was very stressful. Can you explain the situation? And okay, so here is the Maitri Vihar. So we had a kind of also builder representative also present, I think, on Wednesday, and we did some comparison with Anand Vihar and also with the Shanti Niketan. This is going to be completely new, new community. We have this talked with few other residents there and also other people there, and we learn from the experience, right? So this way, what we are doing is this clubhouse or community center will be run by the homeowner association. Means it's owned by residents, run by residents, for residents. So whatever the facility or requirement you have, it will be run by the residents there, and they will define what facility they need, and accordingly the HOA dues will be decided. And in Florida, it is very common for the HOA to actually hire the maintenance companies that will do this kind of, work that residents wishes to have the facility, right? So again, to answer your question, what problems they had, I guess that they had some, challenges, but eventually, I guess something they, find. But here, it will be owned and run for the residents. Right?
In
So
Anand Vihar and those complexes, it is run by contractors, different. It's a third party contract.
yes.
And that is
So
the
and
reason.
again, so there is some comparison always comes, which is fair. People have a question. Shanti Niketan is an old community and more like a more dense community. This is going to be the single family homes community, independent living community that we are building in Avon Park for our Jain community, right? Is all a single level? Yes, they are all will be single level. Who
When
will
we,
run the who
when
will
we,
run the? Yes, please go ahead.
one thing to note is we will be marketing this first in Jain community only. So once, obviously, we have to sell all the homes.
Right.
So that is
So
why I said,
Florida is the equal opportunity state. So we cannot miss. We will. Idea is to market it to Jain community and see if we can fill up all the houses like that. So it becomes a lot easier. But again, it's a equal housing opportunity state. So we have to be cognizant of that. But our idea is to market to Jain community at this time. Who will run the cafeteria for the 600 people? The residents will decide who will run it. Is amenity cost included in the house price? No. It is most likely going to be HOA due on the monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. And again, what facilities, what kind of amenities, what level of amenities you want, it will be decided by the residents. And accordingly, that will be the cost shared by by all the residents, right? Who will handle amenity and operation services community? HOA, and HOA could hire the companies to do that on their behalf. Which unit
So
will be close?
it is going to be a property management company involved, or it will be only the residents will run all the
No,
show?
residents can define the policies and everything. If they wish to run themselves, by all means they can decide that, or they can they can contract out some of the amenities to be run by certain experts. Okay, but again, JAINA is just marketing this project. JAINA is not the owner of the project or anything. Parthanath LLC is just we'll go through that one, but they are facilitating this project. Once the community is built, it is going to be owned and run by the community residents.
Okay, and if somebody decide not to use the benefit of cafeteria, can they do so, or the cafeteria
Okay, can we? Yes, that also will be decided by the HOA what policy they want to put in. They want to put in a meal plan as a optional plan or something. They can decide it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Which unit will be closed? Well, wherever the cafeteria is, wherever. Let's not use the word cafeteria. It's a community facility, and so common facilities. And so yeah, whichever I think most of it will be easily accessible anyway, walkable there. So it should not be an issue. Is there a disaster planned on the property? What is planned is a basically religious space, depending on what is allowed. So yes, we want to have some properly done, kind of a temple type facility. Now, freestanding Derasar, we do not know. This will be decided by the early participant residents who will be, part of that kind of a decision making. But yes, there will be a spiritual place for people to do this kind of activity. Cost guarantees, it's made much sooner than delivery of the home. So once the contract with the builder is signed, the price will be fixed at that time for sure. But yes, as Mahesh Bhai mentioned, this is a kind of approximate price range that builder has provided us. But still, there is this we have a 12 to 18 months of time, and right now the situation is bit on fluid. So it's not that they can exactly pinpoint, but this is the range we wish to have our community have it, and that will be all the efforts will be to make sure that we can fulfill that. And I can tell you, we did the last meeting, we did some comparison from some of the residents in Anand Vihar and other place. This will be probably on the lower side of that one, because right now within Anand Vihar, I believe the second phase, the pricing is kind of a 600 and starting onward, 600 and onward. So we are hoping to get it on the below side of it. And again, we will go through one of the slide where location and that effect on the pricing will come into picture. Thank you for the presentation. What happens when property, when we pass away? Yes, there is also a question answer there. And yes, your beneficiary of your property will be able to sell or do whatever the normal they could do, as long as of course there will be some HOA guidelines for that, but otherwise I think it can easily pass it to your next generation or whoever you have your beneficiary. At New Anand Nilay, the new development under planning, developer is going to own the clubhouse and charge this. So again, I don't think they had a good experience, at least with Anand Vihar, which is right next door. Developer owning the clubhouse, I don't think they had a good experience. So again, we are not there, but at least here we are sure this will be owned by the residents. Developer doesn't have, builder doesn't have any desire to own the clubhouse or run the clubhouse. So yes, it will be owned by HOA, the residents. Any idea about HOA cost? We covered that. This will be depend on how much facilities that each one have. And again, if we first phase is 100 homes, and then actually idea is to have a 300 homes built for our community. So cost is shared by more people. Okay, so this is how the calculations are. And that's why we really need your feedback for us to plan. So that way, if cost is shared by more people, the monthly dues will be lower, right? So, and again, you can decide, even you have a more people, then you can say, okay, I think we can afford to have a bit more luxury in this one. So by all means, but here again, the cost is are basically that. Developer will charge $1,000 to sale of house by owner in the future, and when my 3 charge, yes. Again, this will be HOA policies. It will be designed by the residents. JAINA is going to give some guidance on some of the facilities that is, or some of the ideas that our Jain community wants or they deserve that. But otherwise, majority of the facilities will be, policies will be defined by the HOA. Builder is not interested in actually building the, not building, but they are not interested in running or designing HOA. Okay, we want really to have a residents in charge of their future. At the building community center accommodate 300 families, since eventually there will be 300 house. Well, that is the idea and the reason why we are asking for this survey, for us to know if we are doing, let's hope we can reach 300, and we will, we are confident we will. But if we don't get the feedback and we have to plan only for 100, 150 homes, a community center will be designed in that size, right? We cannot build it for 300,000, or we cannot fund it that way. So that's why it's very important, if you are thinking down the road, you are interested, please fill out the survey so we know how to plan it. Do you have any plan for the Canadians buying here? What might be involved? We can reach out to us. Other than some federal things, I don't see any issue why Canadians should not be able to buy it. But again, that's a valid question, and please reach out and we can find the answer. The main purpose of the live would be to have peaceful life. How would it different from Anand Vihar, where there is a lot of stress? And well, I cannot just keep on going back to Anand Vihar. They have their lifestyle chosen, but here Maitri Vihar, this is what actually the community, Jain community, is involved from the beginning. So idea is to be able to provide community a place where they can enjoy, leisurely and enjoyable life in their, in the later years.
Yeah, Bindesh Bhai, can I interrupt there?
Yes, please.
Yes, what I would say is we will learn from the mistakes and make sure that we don't incur the same mistakes over here. We just, we have to learn from other mistakes, and we'll make sure that we don't repeat those mistakes here.
Thank you, Sureshji. Survey link, yes, it will be shared. Survey link is already shared in the invitation email, but after this meeting, we will share properly the recording of this meeting, also the slideshow, our website, and the survey link. So you will get everything. Do you have a payment schedule? That we will work, we are working on finalizing this one. Idea is to have some kind of a mechanism ready by the first quarter next year. We just starting this one, providing you more update because we have made a significant progress in last 6 months, and we want to provide update to the community at the same time, getting more information from our community so that we can plan better. Who will own the land after the residents buy the house? It will be owned by the community.
One minute, Bindesh. Just
Yes,
wanted to, because they're asking, for the deposit and all. I had received a couple of calls saying, can we send the deposit? No, we will not accept any deposit right now. We will inform you when we need that deposit. It'll be probably in the first quarter of next year.
Thank you, Mahesh bhai.
And can I interrupt about the land?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
The land that where the house sits on will be belonging to the buyer who buys that house. There will be common area land where the clubhouse is and the entrances and things like that. That'll belong to the homeowner association. So the developer, which is going to be us, we will not own any land at the end of the day.
Thank you. And Sureshji, if you, while you are here, you can explain some vision you may have on surrounding parcels that what you are.
You broke up, but anyway, you mean the surrounding parcel?
Yeah, because there will be Indian, diaspora next door. So
yeah, so we also have a 20-acre
if you have anything
commercial.
in mind.
Yeah. We also have a 20-acre commercial parcel there next to this, and our goal there is to have it's like a little center where we can have maybe, my ideal thing is to have some sort of restaurant there. It could be a South Indian restaurant where people can go anytime and eat. There'll be maybe a small doctor's clinic there. There'll be a hairdresser. There'll be a small Indian store. Those sort of things. On the commercial, we can also do assisted living in the future there, because that would be the next move coming from retirement, is to go into an assisted living community. So there's possibilities there. There's all types of, it depends on just what our needs are. Again, this is saved for the Indian community in this project and what their needs are. And some of those needs cannot be met on residential land. They have to be met on commercial land, and that's why we have that commercial land over there.
Thank you, Sureshji. And there are some questions regarding the, the builder warranty. So what is usually the warranty on the home, Sureshji?
Yeah, we give what we call a 2-year warranty on all the anything on in the house or anything like that. But then there's a 10-year warranty that we will be giving, or it's a 210 warranty that gives against the structure and things like that. And by law, we are also required to make sure that there are certain structures like the roofing that exceeds the 1-year, 2-year warranty. So there's plenty of warranty. It's a normal standard warranty like any other builder would give.
Okay. And of course, again, the pricing is basically, I will take you to the slide. What is the role of each one? Because Amrish Bhai has a lot of questions. So I would just bring it, what is the role of, okay, here. So role of JAINA is to strictly acting as an advisor, marketing of a project, and not making any profit or revenue from this project. This is for JAINA. Parasnath LLC is under contract with builder for the project development and execution of it. And Home Builder, which is a Park Square Home Regents Street LLC, is making industry standard profit and homes are being offered at the market competitive price point.
Sorry, Bindesh, just to
Yes.
interrupt here. Jaina and Pashwanath LLC, no one has any intent or interest in making any profit out of this project. So it is
We just
all
want to, yeah.
volunteer work. It is selfless service to the community.
Yeah, let me also add to that, that in all our meetings with Mahesh Bhai's group, they've never asked for any backhander or anything like that. They're very clean. We're going to make it a very clean cut so that there's no dispute or there's no any rumors in the society that there's money going to anybody. So I can guarantee you that we won't do that, anything illegal anyway. It's not right. We just won't do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And I think Amrish Bhai, you can reach out to us actually, because it seems like you have a lot of questions. And again, pricing will be competitive. And if it feels it's okay with market surrounding market for you, you are welcome to buy the place. Otherwise, you can decide. But again, we cannot pinpoint how much profit someone is going to make or something. If it is okay for buyers, this price, it will be market competitive. Okay, so now let's open up the actually discussion or question answer. So we have covered all the questions mostly on a chat. So anyone wants to ask the question, or otherwise I will go through some of the common questions that usually come in our picture. So please unmute yourself and ask a question, and please avoid follow-up questions so other people can get a chance, right? So please go ahead. While you are doing it, let me just go through some of the FAQ. Location, a lot of question comes in, why Avon Park, Florida was selected for. So this is from our past surveys, done it for many years. So this is most Jain community members prefer the sunny areas all year around. Senior friendly policies in the state, no state income tax, no state estate tax, reasonable vicinity to the major metropolitan area. And here you have option of 2-3 bigger areas, Orlando, Tampa, Palm Beach, and also hospital facilities. And majority of the members in the past experience and feedback, they preferred interior areas away from the coast because they are coming from northern areas of the US and they have concern with the hurricanes or storm. So this site is actually 80 miles from either coast. So really any hurricane or these things, that major storm risk is mitigated because you are 80 miles inside. I live in Florida for last 33 years. I live 10 miles from the coast. And again, for us, actually, after living this long, hurricane season is just another normal season for us. And you normally prepare for it. But other than that, I won't experience any calamities or anything. But again, this is 80 miles from either. And overall housing cost to be reasonable per market. The closer to the larger metropolitan area we go, it's expensive. Land is expensive. Sometimes you find homes, oh, this home is X $100. I mean, it is only this much. But again, when we are trying to get a facility and the land for 100, 300 homes, that's not easy to find. You can find 1 or 2 homes here, like a remaining, houses on some project. But when you have to build 100, 300 homes, you need a larger land, and you cannot find the cost competitive if you are closer to the bigger area. So here we have tried to make a good amend and good kind of a balance here. And Avon Park seems to meet all the significant requirements expressed by our communities. And again, due to with the location, some of the question were airport transportation that can easily be arranged with the contract with local regional transportation companies. In Miami area, South Florida also, similar type of setup that HOA does. Every family gets X number of trips per year included, or they can, pay for something. But this with the local transportation regional companies, this can be managed.
Amrish Bhai is asking what is the total cost of the project?
Again, this is the commercial. I think Amrish Bhai should reach out to us directly because he has a lots of questions. We appreciate that. But let's, for the benefit of our larger community at here, let's address actually the question that kind of pertains to them. What will be the insurance cost? Again, yes, we will. I have one slide, so that will get you information. Everyone, seems like a lot of your questions will be addressed like this. Inclement weather. Is it in flood zone? We are 80 miles from either coast, so any storm flooding risk is mitigated. Probability of hurricane, well, anywhere in Southeast Florida, there is always a probability of some hurricane and storm. But again, being 80 miles inside, the major effect is actually mitigated. And of course, construction used for this one is very robust. And actually, I don't know, Bakul Bhai, are you still online? Because Bakul Bhai is one of the residents in the one of the community that our builder has built, Nalanda Estate. Bakul Bhai, are you there? You can mute yourself and say your experience.
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I live in a Nalanda Estate in a parish which is about south of Tampa. And I've been here for last 4 years. The Park Square built all our homes, about 80 homes. And the quality of the homes are excellent quality. We had a major hurricane last year. Hurricane Milton came in, which was category 4 or so. And it was right on top of us. But there was no damage whatsoever, not even one roof shingle or roof tile moved. There was no damage anywhere in the whole community. We only lost the power for 6 hours and the power came back. And next morning we went around the community to make sure to assess the damage and to make sure that all the residents are okay. And everybody was fine. Everybody having a party inside. We were all helping each other out. As far as structure is concerned, no problem whatsoever. I've been here for almost close to 5 years. Not a problem.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Bakul Bhai. So this is kind of give you a real life feedback from the the construction quality, right?
Yeah, we also as a team visited Bakul Bhai's.
Yes. Again, age criteria. Some of the question comes. This will be 50. This community will be age restricted. Such community cater to 55 plus residents. And here are some of this one. And yes, you can buy the home right now for the future. And there will be a percentage of home that will be allowed. At least one person has to be 55, but otherwise 80%. So these are kind of some of the requirements. And the benefit of this is basically it lowers your property taxes, because with 55 plus, you get some deduction for school, the taxes. So that's a benefit, because that was one of the questions for the local, property tax. This is a Lake County. I believe it's a Lake County, and so you can look it up there. Real estate taxes, and I don't think millage rates are really in line with it's on the lower side of it. We covered the the roles of everyone. You will also whom the buyer will have a contract. So it will be a contract with the builder for actual home. So if residents are managing the common amenity HOA, what is the role of JAINA? Again, we mentioned JAINA and Parsanath LLC are unpaid advisor who will be helping with planning, planning, marketing, and programming of the project when asked. And so, but it will be actually run by the HOA. This question also comes in. Jain aspects of the discussion. Can non-Jain family purchase a home? We know that we have a mixed families and also some of our friends in circle. Anyone can purchase the home. This is again mentioned. This is and community, but keep in mind the community programming and amenities will be catered towards Jain seniors and Indian culture. Okay, and a common question comes in: will community kitchen serve only Jain food? No. This will be defined by the HOA, residents and HOA. However, firm guidance is to provide strictly vegetarian menu. and provide proper Jain options at community kitchen. Each home comes with the fully operational kitchen also. Okay. Okay. Deposit. We already addressed the question. Mahesh Bhai answered. I think in first quarter next year we will have more information for the deposit and all those things. How will on-site facilities, amenities will be funded? So this will be funded by the local residents, HOA. Okay. HOA fees, again, what kind of facility amenities you desire. Accordingly, your will be total priced, shared by all the residents of that community. Food, yes, this was one of the questions. Since food has been mentioned several times, is it supposed to be included in monthly HOA fee? The HOA can decide to include it in monthly fees or keep it separate to accommodate the, flexibility. But again, this will be run by residents. They can decide on such item how they want to bring it. Insurance. Someone had a question about insurance, home insurance. So yeah, you can go to state website and see some guidance on what kind of rates you are getting in this area. Just put in the zip code. We have a zip code in our website also. You can look it up. Is flood insurance required? I just did a quick Google search for that particular address, and it seems like current FEMA zone designation is currently X. And as this site is 80 miles away from the coast, there is a storm flooding risk is mitigated. And again, localized heavy rain flooding can be mitigated by proper community design with the ponds, stormwater drainage design and everything. And here you can see here, I just put in a little bit. X means what? It is a minimal risk, unshaded and shaded. So they have some designations. So even if it is X, you have basically minimal to moderate risk here, and flood insurance is not mandatory unless you have some mortgage, depending on, again, they can mortgage or insurance company may ask you to do that. It's a different thing, but according to what currently we see right now, again, it will be decided once the plotting and everything is done. But here, this is what we see currently. Okay. Is Market Square marketing to investor to invest fund in this project? Please reach out to our team. We can talk about it. And I don't know this performance bond. Amrish bhai, reach out to us so that we can properly discuss it. Some of the questions, what happens once we passes away? Yes, it can be transferred to your beneficiary, or the seller will work with the HOA to this is while home is being built, but also after that can we transfer the right to someone after paying deposit? It can be assigned to the immediate family members. Can somebody just buy a lot and only build later? No, all the lots will be built in specific sequence defined by the builder at the planning. Who will hold the deposit? Okay, deposit will be held in escrow company. Identify the builder and the partners LLC. And we are not right now working with any realtor, only direct sales, because as we mentioned, we are marketing to Jain community to make sure you get the best pricing. So it will be a while before I move here. Meanwhile, can I rent it? What are the rental options? Yes, I believe you can. Our initial guidance would be that yes, you should be able to rent it. Of course, HOA can define, how much percentage of community can be rented out, because again, you want to have a community lifestyle, and if there is too much of a transient traffic, it can affect the your lifestyle. So HOA can define what kind of, but our initial guidance would be to maybe start with 50% and see how it works. How will the selling property work after a few years? Owners are able to sell their property after closing on home, adhering to HOA policies. Assisted living facility, that Suresh Bhai already mentioned it. Can I buy more than one house? I believe yes, you can buy. We don't have any restriction on who or in where you can do this thing. can you have a builder answer the performance bond question? Suresh Bhai, are we able to address that one, or it's too early?
Yeah, I can address it. We
Yes,
don't
please.
do performance bonds. We're told we built 14,000 homes, never done a performance bond. But it's in our interest. We put so much money into the building of it to finish it as soon as possible, so that we can get paid back. So it's in our best interest to finish the house as soon as we can.
Okay, and we already heard from Bakul Matalia, the quality of the home. So as the quality, we should be confident that we have a right builder in our side.
Bindesh, there is one question that
Yes, please.
I need to address here is somebody was asking if they can rent it. Yes, they can rent this house with the guidelines of HOA. So you can't just randomly rent it to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a guidelines from HOA. It has to be from, somebody from our community who wishes to rent.
Yes. So anyone has a other question that we haven't addressed, please go ahead and ask the question and we'll try to address it.
Park Square marketing to invest. No, by Amrish Bhai. Park Square, I don't think they invite investors to invest funds in this project. No.
That is correct.
Okay.
We don't want investors, no.
No. Okay. Anyone has a question? Please don't hesitate. Unmute yourself.
Just one
Vishal,
question.
Vishal. Yeah.
Sorry, can I ask a question?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, just you said that the HOA fees will be obviously dependent on many factors, but based on the other communities, is there an estimate like it will be $700 a month? That is an average. I know it's not committed.
Let me answer that. We don't know first of all, we're going to have the goal is to have a 24/7 guarded entry. So there's going to be an additional cost for that. So we have to plan that cost over the whole community, which may be 1,000 homes. So we have to know what the cost is, then spread it over 1,000 homes. Then we have to have the cost of the facility. We don't know what the cost of the facility is because we are just designing it right now. So that cost of running that facility has to be spread over the 300 homes. Then we have the landscaping, cutting the grass, mowing the grass. We have to have that spread over the 300 homes. So those budgets are not going to be available till we have final buildings ready and final drawings done. And then we know what the cost is. Then we'll go out and bid to a landscaper. We'll go out and bid to a security company. We'll go out to bid, and all these things will get together once we have the final buildings ready and ready to move in. That's it. But there's no profit in there. So whatever the cost is, it's going to be spread over the 300 homes. And if certain things are too expensive, we may say, okay, we don't want a security guard 24 hours. We may only want it for 12 hours to cut the cost down. So they bring the HOA fees down. So those are all things, work in progress as we go along.
The only reason I asked is not to. Sorry, somebody was saying something. I will stop.
Okay.
No, go ahead, Manish Bhai. Go ahead, Manish.
You understand one thing, that this project, it is not for profit. Okay, we are not. Nobody is making.
No, Mahesh Bhai, it is not for profit for JAINA and Parsonat LLC.
Even the HOA. Even
Again,
the
HOA is managing this. Whereas in the other complexes, probably there are contractors working. So there will be difference in fees. I'm definitely sure that this will be much cheaper than the other complexes.
No, I mean, my reason for asking is not interrogating how the fees are calculated, but just from financial planning perspective, you said other communities. If you know some other communities' fee, that gives an idea of what it might be.
It could be from $500 to $900 to $1,000, depending on the amenities level you are looking for.
Okay, that's good.
That's
the idea.
Number of houses. You see, number of houses.
I mean, the larger number of houses, it's a better cost because it's divided, right? But this kind of, if you have to put a ballpark figure, 500, 800, sounds like reasonable. It could be, again, I don't know anything, or we don't know anything, what's going to be the labor cost 3 years, 4 years down the road, right? But if you have to plan it, that's a good ballpark figure to play with. Go ahead. Anyone wants to ask the question, please unmute, and we'll try to answer or get it answered later on. Are you able to unmute yourself? I just want to make sure. Vishal, are everybody able to unmute themselves? Dimen, are you there? Okay, so if we don't have questions, so let me just quickly show you again. This is a website for this project. You can go through it. It has a lot of information that we have covered in this presentation, and you can just go through it. At the end, there is a question answer session. Question answers, we have 50 plus. We keep on adding more questions. So review this one. And importantly, we want you to take the survey and provide us information that what's your intent. Because the more interest, then we can plan accordingly. Again, because community center size, amenities will be defined by how many people are interested in it, right? And so that's why we need to have your firm intent for us to do the project planning. So very important, please take this survey. And also you want to see the recording again, you can go to JAINA channel and you will be able to see it. The last Wednesday's session, we have a recording available here. You can see here. Today's on the YouTube session is currently ongoing. So there will be a recording. So you can come here, JAINA channel, and on YouTube, and you can, go through again, this recording of this meeting. If nothing else right now, then I would
think we will
conclude
here.
We can conclude. And again, I want to bring it back again. Survey. Make sure you fill out the survey. We'll send out another email, I think tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Otherwise, you can just with your cell phone, you can look it up this QR code, and you can fill up the survey. So appreciate everyone. Mahesh bhai, go ahead. Final words.
Oh, thank you everyone for attending, and pass on the word to the seniors in our community. See if anyone has any questions to that. We are most willing to answer it. We are available 24/7. And this is a selfless service that we are providing to the community. So make sure that we are not there to make any profit out of it. Thank you. Thank you for attending. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Suresh bhai.
Thank you, Jai.
Thank you. Thank
everyone
you,
participating. Thank you, Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra. Thank you.